Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. I'm Joseph Brutt, coming to you live from St. Mary's High School in Medford, Oregon. We thank you for joining us today. Tip-off just underway. For those of you joining us, today's game, St. Mary's taking on the Sutherlin Bulldogs in a 2A Far West League matchup between these two teams. We are scoreless through the first 30 seconds of the ball game. That one goes out of bounds and back to the Crusaders. We welcome you to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon, today featuring the Sutherlin Bulldogs taking on your very own St. Mary's Crusaders. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for tonight's event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. On YouTube, search Table Rock Sports and click on the red subscribe button. A 3 there by the Bulldogs gives them a 1-point lead, 3-2, 6:39 to go here in the first quarter. Riker Rothfuss brings the ball up herself, trying to break the full court press. The Bulldogs are applying the pressure here in the opening minutes of the ball game. Rothfuss gets the ball back on the right side, takes the jumper, no good, and the Bulldogs go the other way. Sutherlin coming in with an overall record of 14-1, the number 3 team in the state. They're 1-0 in league play. The St. Mary's Crusaders come in 1-1 overall in league play. 2-5 overall on the season. They're the 23rd ranked team in the state. St. Mary's coming off of a win against South Umpqua last Friday, 49-45. And on the other side, it's been all wins except for a loss to Gervais for the Bulldogs. Their last game against Central Lynn was a 66-62 victory. So St. Mary's going to have their hands full this evening with this Bulldogs basketball team. The Crusaders, though, a pretty good team themselves. A lot of tough losses for the boys and the girls so far this year. We're going to have a line change coming in for the Bulldogs. 5 new players over there waiting to check in. And we're going to have a Sutherlin timeout. We'll keep it right here. You're listening to St. Mary's Crusaders basketball on TableRockSports.net. Today's game is brought to you by our regional sponsors, including Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, John L. Scott Real Estate and Travel Medford, and also the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Great partners in keeping high school athletics streaming for you. And for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and our communities. So the Bulldogs out of the timeout, 5 new players on the court. A 3 on the way, no good off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound goes to the Bulldogs. And they will reset the offense. They get the ball to the inside, kick it back out. Thought about it, but no shot. Good ball movement here from Sutherlin. Good defense from the Crusaders. 4:47 to go here in the first quarter. Still, and it's a 4-3 Crusaders lead. A wild shot there, goes nowhere. And then Kristen Gandy had possession before she crossed half court. And once she crossed over the other side, they whistled her for the half-court violation. So it'll be Crusaders basketball with 4:30 to go. And then a blocking foul down on the other end goes against Gandy. It'll be her first personal, first team foul for the Bulldogs with 4:30 to go in the first. The inbounds goes to Rothfuss. She'll take it herself off the backboard, no good. The offensive rebound is Meha, and she puts it back up and in for the bucket, and it's a 6-3 Crusaders lead. Paige Edmondson and a tie up there with Riker Rothfuss, and it's going to be a jump ball. The possession arrow favors the Bulldogs and will stay with them with 3:55 to go and a 3-point St. Mary's lead. The Bulldogs working the ball around the top of the key. A three on the way is no good from Kendra Parsons. Rothfuss with the ball just crosses half court. A one-on-one with her defender, Paige Edmondson. And then we're going to have a foul on Edmondson, trying to make her way through the screen. So it'll be Emily Bowden taking the ball out for the Crusaders. Checking out of the game for St. Mary's is Emma Mayer. Coming in to the ball game is Lily Jensen. A three right there is good from Rothfuss, and it's a 6-point St. Mary's lead. Rothfuss gets a hand on the basketball, almost comes up with a takeaway. And then we're going to have a foul go against Catherine Mija. Mejia. And the jumper there is good for Kendra Parsons. Cuts the St. Mary's lead to 4. Rothfuss with the ball, gives it up to Jensen. They get the ball down low. Good bounce pass back to Rothfuss. And we're going to have a traveling call that's going to go against Lily Jensen. 2:43 to go in the first period. It's a 4-point St. Mary's lead over the number 3 team in the state, the Sutherlin Bulldogs, coming in with the 14-1 overall record on the season. We're going to have a foul coming from behind against, it's going to go against Hannah Erickson. The inbounds goes to Edmondson, back to Parsons. Parsons swings the ball around to Gandy. It's going to end up back in the hands of Edmondson. Dribble drive. Kicks it out. And the Bulldogs will reset the offense. Another three on the way for Parsons. Again, no good. 0 for 3 from the left side from deep for Kendra Parsons. But showing that she's not afraid to shoot the ball, even though they're not falling at the moment. Rothfuss tries to get the ball into Erickson, and she will be fouled with 1:40 to go in the first period. The foul goes against Sutherland's The foul for the last play goes against Madison Huntley, her first personal. It's the second team foul against the Bulldogs. Ball goes in and out there. A battle for the rebound, and it's going to be last touched by Sutherland, so it'll stay with St. Mary's under their own basket. Jensen on the inbounds gets it to Erickson. No good off the glass, and the rebound goes to Sutherland. Gandy has the ball taken away by Rothfuss. Rothfuss guarded by Gandy. Gets by a couple of defenders, tries to feed it to Erickson and has it taken away. Sutherland pushes the ball quickly up the court the other way. All the way to the basket goes Paige Edmondson. And she'll pick up the foul going to the basket. The basket counts for Edmondson, so she'll shoot one to complete the three-point play. The free throw is up. The free throw is good for Paige Edmondson. And St. Mary's now with just a 1-point lead. 53 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Rothfuss takes a screen, and they're going to call Emily Bowden for the offensive foul. First personal against Bowden. It's the fourth team foul against the Crusaders. 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And another three on the way from Parsons is no good. Offensive rebound goes to Sutherland, and Paige Edmondson completes the second chance opportunity. And on the inbounds, Lily Jensen crossed that line, and so it'll be a Crusaders turnover, and the Bulldogs will have it with 20.2 seconds to go. And Sutherland finally reclaiming that lead, 10-9. Three on the way, no good. Offensive rebound, Kendra Parsons. She'll keep it herself. Second chance opportunity, no good. Rothfuss comes away with the rebound. She'll take it all the way down the court. Spin move off the glass, no good. Rebound's going to look like it would be Erickson, but they're going to say it was last touched by Hannah Erickson. It'll be Bulldogs basketball with 0.8 seconds to go. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play here from St. Mary's High School. The Sutherland Bulldogs hold on to a 1-point lead. It's 10-9 at the end of one. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back, though, with more St. Mary's Crusaders basketball on TableRockSports.net.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. We head to the second quarter. Coming out of the break, it'll be St. Mary's basketball. Trailing by 1. Up and under is good from Mejia. And it's a 1-point. St. Mary's lead off the glass, no good. Rebound stays with the Bulldogs. Paige Edmondson comes up with it. The Bulldogs swinging the ball around back to the right side, try to get it to Parsons, and St. Mary's comes away with the steal. Second quarter just getting underway here from St. Mary's High School. The Crusaders have a 1-point lead. Mejia going to pick up the offensive foul there, trying to set the screen. And she'll have to come out of the ball game. It's her third personal with 7:09 to go in the second quarter. 15 foul against the Crusaders. Another three on the way from Parsons. Too tough. Offensive rebound. Madison Huntley, and she gets the second chance opportunity to fall for the Bulldogs, and they'll retake the lead. Some back and forth action here in the second quarter. Couple of lead changes in the last couple minutes. It's a 1-point Sutherlin lead. A 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunching your lunch and fuel for your road trip begins with My Circle K. You fans watching who played high school sports or beyond, we need you back in the game. As an official, there is a critical need in all sports right now. Go to osaa.org and click on the blue Become an Official button to learn more. We hope to see you back on the court soon. And out of the timeout, it's going to be St. Mary's basketball with 6:51 to go in the second. Rothfuss brings the ball up the court, one-on-one against it was Paige Edmondson. Rothfuss takes the ball over to the basket and picks up the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot two. That last foul goes against Madison Huntley, her second. It's the fourth team foul against the Bulldogs. And Rothfuss hits both free throws, gives St. Mary's the lead back, 13-12, 6:33 to go in the first half. Sutherland, top of the key, swings the ball around, gets it to Parsons. Parsons finds Huntley. A good move down low, no good. Offensive rebound, though, was Jada Gary. Almost coming up with the takeaway was Jensen. Edmondson with a good move there. Finds Gary for the basket. Lexi Mills no good for three. Edmondson has the ball. Good drive and kick to Madison Huntley. And it's now a 3-point Bulldogs lead. 5:27 to go in the second. The three off the glass is good for Rothfuss. And we're all tied up once again at 16. Good passing by the Bulldogs there. Being patient, finds Huntley down low for the basket. Rothfuss keeps the ball herself, breaks the press, gets across half court. She's going to keep it herself, goes to the basket, off the glass is good for Riker Rothfuss. A bad pass there from Parsons, and it's St. Mary's basketball again. 4:15 to go in the second, 18-18. A great back and forth basketball game being played here at St. Mary's High School. St. Mary's taking on the number 3 team in the state in the Sutherlin Bulldogs. So a big win this would be for St. Mary's after a tough beginning to the season, opening up 2-5. Crusaders would definitely love to pick up this win. The first free throw, no good for Gary. The second one on the way, no good off the front of the rim. And it's Jensen with the rebound for the Crusaders. Rothfuss one-on-one with Edmondson, crosses half court. And we're going to have a double dribble on Emma Mayer. So St. Mary's turnover. And Rothfuss steps in front of that one, comes up with the takeaway all the way to the basket. Left hand, no good off the glass, but she's fouled. And Riker Rothfuss will go to the line to shoot 2 to give St. Mary's the lead once again with 3:12 to go in the second period. Rothfuss 1 for 2 from the free throw line, but one good enough to give her team the lead once again. And stepping on the line as she received the pass was Kendra Parsons. And it'll be a Bulldogs turnover, 3:04 to go. Rothfuss for 3, in and out, almost gets it to fall. And Parsons comes the other way. Parsons to the basket, no good. Offensive rebound was Huntley. Tough defense from Riker Rothfuss there. And she's going to come up with the ball as Edmondson was trying to find Huntley under the basket. A little too tough on the pass there. And we're going to have a foul go against Kendra Parsons. Reaching in against Riker Rothfuss. That's Parsons' first personal. It's the 6th team foul against the Bulldogs. One more will send the Crusaders to the line, shooting the bonus. Both teams with 6 fouls, so the next foul puts anyone at the line. The runner no good for Bowden. Jumper no good for Edmondson. Offensive rebound was Gary. Second chance opportunity no good. A good job there by Erickson, staying straight up and not picking up the foul. Last touched here by the Bulldogs with 1:15 to go in the first half. It'll be St. Mary's basketball. They got a 1-point lead. It's 19-18. Rothfuss one-on-one with Edmondson. Trying to get by. The Bulldogs bring the double team, and she gives it up to Lexi Mills, who gets the deep two to fall. Had a toe on that line. It's only a 2-pointer for Lexi Mills. That last foul goes against Hannah Erickson. That's Erickson's 3rd foul. The 8th team foul against the Crusaders. So both of the big girls down low for the Crusaders with 3 fouls here in the ball game. So Mejia and Erickson on the bench. Rothfuss gets another hand in there and pokes the ball away. The last be touched by St. Mary's, though. It stays with the Bulldogs under their own basket. They got 29 seconds on the clock, trailing by 4. Inbounds finds Gary, who's no good. Offensive rebound, though, ends up in the hands of Edmondson. They get it down low again to Gary. Gary gives it to Huntley. Huntley back to Parsons. No good for Parsons, but a 3-second call down low. Looked like it was Madison Huntley that didn't get out of the key. So the Crusaders will have it with 13.1. Full court press is on for the Bulldogs. They get it to Rothfuss, and she's just going to push the ball up the court. And she'll have 7 seconds to get a good clean shot up. She's going to kick it over to Bowden, who gets it to fall at the buzzer for the Crusaders. And it's going to be a 6-point St. Mary's lead as we go into the half. You're listening to St. Mary's Crusaders basketball on TableRockSports.net.
Always be there. o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
The Start Something New sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3-peat Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a Start Something New deal on every new vehicle in stock, only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Sherm's Thunderbird Market has been serving Southern Oregon for over 50 years. We are thankful and proud to be able to say that our employees are like family, and we certainly couldn't serve Southern Oregon so well without them.
I love my job, and what better place to work than for the people who care about you and your community.
We really are treated more like family rather than just employees.
Our loyal customers make my job fun and more enjoyable.
Sherm's is now hiring. Go to our website to see what positions are available.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Still 3 minutes to go here at the half. And it's a 6-point St. Mary's lead over the number 3 team in the state, the Sutherlin Bulldogs. And it's been all Riker Rothfuss for the Crusaders through 2 quarters of play. The Bulldogs, you can't really say they've been doing much of anything wrong. It's been a pretty clean game for both teams, aside from the amount of fouls that we had there in the first half. A lot of girls have 3 fouls. I think 3 different players for the Crusaders sit with 3 fouls at the moment. I know Erickson, I know Mejia, both have 3 fouls. And then on the other side, Sutherlin has a couple of girls that got 2 apiece, and I believe it's Huntley with 3. I'm not quite positive on that one. But the fouls are the one downside to this basketball game. Both teams committing their fair share. I'm sure when they went into the locker room, both coaches letting their teams know, hey, we got to clean it up. No more committing fouls. And Sutherlin, I just got to get those shots to fall. Kendra Parsons has, I believe, yet to connect for a 3 for the Bulldogs. But she's not afraid to shoot it, and I'm sure she's going to keep shooting it here in the second half. If they can get her to hit a couple of those shots, they'll have a good opportunity to battle back into this ball game. On the other end, St. Mary's, they just got to keep doing what they're doing. They're playing great defense in this ball game. Riker Rothfuss has a hand in on almost every play defensively. And the Crusaders are winning the battle of the boards at the right time. If they can take away a couple more of those offensive rebounds the Bulldogs have been picking up, they're going to have a good opportunity to beat the number 3 team in the state. Well, 1 minute to go until the start of the second half. We'll take another quick break and be right back with more Crusaders basketball on TableRockSports.net.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guys! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Out of the break at the start of the third quarter, it's going to be Bulldogs basketball, trailing by 6. 3 on the way, no good off the front of the rim. It's going to be a rebound for Erickson, and Rothfuss will bring the ball down the court for the Crusaders. Rothfuss guarded by Wicks. She'll get the ball to Mejia. Mejia is going to go off the glass, no good. Battle down low for the rebound. It's going to go into the hands of Vermillion, and the Bulldogs are going to go the other way. The runner, no good for Wicks. Offensive rebound goes to the Bulldogs, but Rothfuss going to come up with another takeaway for the Crusaders basketball team. 1 minute just about ticked away here in the third quarter. Nobody yet to score. Good pass from Rothfuss finds Mills, but she's not able to get the shot to fall. And then it's going to be a foul on Hannah Erickson. That's going to be her fourth personal foul on Erickson. It's the first team foul of the half for the Crusaders with 6:58 on the clock. The inbounds goes to Wicks, and she'll bring the ball up the court for the Bulldogs.
I didn't think it moved. Good pass, good pass.
After the traveling violation, it's going to be Crusaders basketball. Rothfuss brings it up. She'll be patient with it here, looking for something. Takes the screen from Magia. They're going to get the ball to Mills. She's going to be no good. Offensive rebound, though, no. Saving it was Bowden, but gives it to a Bulldogs player who's going to go all the way to the other end of the court and score for the first bucket of the second half. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll step away for a quick break. You're listening to Crusaders basketball on TableRockSports.net.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Fuel your daily adventure at my Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with my Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. Coming out of the timeout, it's going to be Crusaders basketball. They have a 4-point lead over the number 3 team in the state, the Sutherlin Bulldogs. We're going to have a foul here. It's going to go against Josie Vermillion. That'll be her first team foul of the second half. They get the ball into Rothfuss, who's going to end up with a jump ball. It'll stay with the Crusaders. Magia gets it into Rothfuss. She'll take it herself, has her shot blocked. She came down with the ball, but is going to dribble it out of bounds. So Bulldogs basketball with 6 minutes to go in the third. And we're going to have a traveling violation. It was Madison Wagner called for the travel. Full court press is on for the Bulldogs. Magia takes it herself, breaks that press. Ava Gill comes in and tries to come up with the takeaway for the Bulldogs. Gets a hand on it and last touches it out of bounds. So it'll be Mills on the inbounds. Gill almost takes the ball away again from Jensen, but not able to keep a handle on it. It goes out of bounds. Rothfuss looking to get the ball in. She does. She'll get it back. Takes a screen from Magia, and she'll have the ball taken away. It's a battle for the loose ball. It's going to be a loose ball foul against the Crusaders. And we'll have a 30-second St. Mary's timeout. We'll keep it right here. You're listening to Crusaders basketball on TableRockSports.net. Folks, tonight's game is brought to you by Schlesinger, DeVilleneuve, and Attorneys, with practices throughout Southern Oregon and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful and civil behavior at youth sporting events. Make sure a visit to Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill on the banks of the Rogue River is included on your next trip to Grants Pass. First-class food and service awaits you, the gem of the Thomason Hospitality Group, Tap Rock. So out of the timeout, Sutherlin basketball. It's Wicks bringing the ball up the court for the Bulldogs. We'll get the ball down low. No, not going anywhere is Addison Clark. The ball will stay with the Bulldogs. 5:16 to go in the third. We've only had one basket here in the second half through the first 3 minutes of play. Good trap there by the Crusaders. Rothfuss gets around a couple of defenders, has her shot blocked. Comes back up with the basketball. She'll take a three. It's going to go off the glass. Nope, they're going to say she had her foot on the line. So only a 2 for Riker Rothfuss, but it's back to a 6-point St. Mary's lead and an offensive rebound, or offensive foul at the other end. It's a charge. They're going to say it was Micah Wicks, a little too out of control, going to the basket. Now checking back into the game, Hannah Erickson with her 4 fouls. She's going to look to stay on the court and not pick up that 5th foul. Oh, Erickson not able to get the bucket to fall there. Bulldogs push the ball ahead quickly. The jumper, no good off the back of the rim for Wicks. Offensive rebound, Bulldogs. Wicks has it again. They're going to swing the ball all the way around. They get it down low and then kick it out for the 3. It's good from Madison Wagner, and it's a 3-point Crusaders lead. Rothfuss just going to go all the way to the bucket. She's good off the glass, Riker Rothfuss. Off the glass, going coast to coast. On the other end is Micah Wicks. And then picking up the foul, it'll be Addison Clark for the Bulldogs, reaching in on the inbounds. It'll be the 3rd team foul against the Bulldogs, and it'll be Addison Clark's 1st personal. On the inbounds, Wicks comes up with the takeaway and the quick basket. Wicks then takes the ball away from Rothfuss right there. And then Riker Rothfuss going to get called for the foul. It'll be Riker Rothfuss' 1st personal, 3rd team foul against the Crusaders. The 3 on the way looked good, a little short off the front of the rim. It was Wicks. She came up with her own offensive rebound. The 2nd chance, no good, but the 3rd chance is good for the Bulldogs, and now they have reclaimed the lead, 29-28, with 3:08 to go in the 3rd quarter. Our last foul going against Wicks, her 2nd personal, 4th team foul. Another Crusaders turnover. And that one's going to go against Erickson. That's going to be Erickson's 5th personal, so she's going to foul out of the game with 3:03 to go in the third quarter. Magia still on the bench over there for the Crusaders. I believe she's sitting with 3 or 4 personal fouls, so they're going to keep her on the bench just a little while longer, as they can't afford to have her foul out of the game. The Crusaders sitting with 2 on the bench for the remainder of this game as Erickson fouled out. Give and go there for the Bulldogs. It's good off the back of the rim, and Wicks gets it to fall. It's a 3-point lead now for the Bulldogs, and then a blocking foul will go against Josie Vermillion. We're going to have a Sutherlin timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Folks, it's our sponsors who make this live high school athletic action available for you, including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. Also, thanks to our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, with 7 locations to serve all of your needs. Folks, make sure a visit to Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill on the banks of the Rogue River is included on your next trip to Grants Pass. First-class food and service awaits you at the gym of the Thomason Hospitality Group, Tap Rock. So out of the timeout, it's Crusaders basketball. They're going to get it into Jensen. Or to Mills. And then a double dribbling call, or traveling call, goes against Annabelle Mayerly. Have not said her name yet this season. Jensen picks up her second personal. It's the 15th foul against the Crusaders. And a good spin move there by Addison Clark extends the lead for the Bulldogs to 5. And we're going to have a foul. Goes against Addison Clark, her second, 6th team foul. Rothfuss goes up, no good off the glass. A rebound, Lily Jensen. And the takeaway for the Bulldogs there was Madison Wagner. They have a 7-point lead now after trailing by 6 at the half. That was 8 seconds in the key. Rothfuss bringing the ball up the court, has it stripped away, and the Bulldogs just going to throw it away with 8.1 to go here in the third quarter. Rothfuss gets the ball. She's going to have 5 seconds. And it'll be out of bounds back to the Bulldogs. A deep 3 at the buzzer, no good for Wicks. And at the end of 3, it's a 9-point Sutherlin lead. You're listening to Crusaders basketball on TableRockSports.net.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform? Thirsty for change? Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win. Yes! Yes! Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. That one good off the glass for the Bulldogs, and they extend their lead after trailing by as many as 6 at the half. Sutherlin now holds on to an 11-point lead over the Crusaders with 7:42 to go in the ball game. Have to say credit to the coaching staff for the Sutherlin Bulldogs. They ran one set of girls through the first half, and here in the second half, they've run a completely different set of girls, and it's shown as St. Mary's has gotten pretty tired here in the second half. These fresh legs for the Bulldogs are just really outworking them. At this point, you can see Riker Rothfuss has given everything she has in this ball game. She had her team holding on to that 6-point lead, but now it's a 14-point Bulldogs lead with 7:17 to go as Catherine Mejia misses the first of 2 free throws for the Crusaders. The second one here on the way. The second free throw is good. And a great move once again from Addison Clark. She's got a great post move down low. One dribble spin and back to the basket. There's not much you can do about that. And Mejia has the ball poked away. The Bulldogs go the other way. No good off the glass. Offensive rebound, second chance, no good as well. But Vermillion comes up with it, but she's going to get called for the double dribble. Last touch by the Bulldogs. It'll be St. Mary's basketball. They'll have it under their own basket. They're trailing by 15. The foul here is going to go against Riker Rothfuss. They're going to get her for a push. Or they're going to get Mills for the foul with 6:11 to go. And a great move there. Micah Wicks gets to the basket and extends the Bulldog lead. Last touch there by the Bulldogs. So possession will stay with St. Mary's. Paige Edmondson comes up with the takeaway off the inbounds. Oh, great ball movement there by the Bulldogs. Finds Addison Clark down low for the bucket. And another quick takeaway and basket for Micah Wicks. And it's the Bulldogs running away with this one. They now got a 21-point lead after trailing by 6 at half. It's the Bulldogs by 21 with 5:23 to go. And it's going to be a full timeout. We'll step away as well. You're listening to Crusaders basketball on TableRockSports.net.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
The Start Something New sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a Start Something New deal on every new vehicle in stock, only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. 21-point lead here for the Bulldogs with 5:08 to go in the ball game. Rothfuss crosses half court, guarded by Wicks. And a jump ball that'll stay with St. Mary's. And another Sutherlin takeaway. Ends up in a basket for Micah Wicks, and the bucket will fall, and she'll get fouled, and now she'll go to the line to complete the and one with 4:17 to go. The and one no good for Micah Wicks. Off the front of the rim, and Rothfuss will bring the ball up the court slowly. Mills, no good. Rebound Wicks. Wicks will push the ball up the court. Good dish. Finds Wagner for the bucket. Three no good from Jensen. And then pushing the other way quickly is the Bulldogs. Wicks finds Edmondson for the easy bucket. Rothfuss all the way to the basket, no good. Rothfuss with the basketball tries to get it to Mayerly, but it'll be last touched by her and out of bounds. Line change for the Bulldogs as they have a 31-point lead with 2:18 to go after trailing by 6 at the half. Credit to the St. Mary's team, though. They gave it everything they had to stay in this ball game. But the way the Sutherlin basketball team is coached and plays, it's nothing but fresh legs against a team that's been... The starting lineup was the group that just was on the court. That just left. So I believe that they... Minute 37 to go here in the ball game, and the Bulldogs add to their lead. It's now 64-29 in favor Rothfuss no good off the backboard. Going all the way to the other end is and they're going to call Mills for the flagrant foul. So the flagrant free throw coming here for Kristen Gandy. Gandy no good. She'll get a second. The second one for Gandy is good. So after the flagrant, it'll be the Bulldogs basketball. They get it into Gary. Gary gets the ball to Madison Huntley, who puts it on the floor, one dribble, and is able to score, extending that lead to 38. Magia, good up and under move, no good. Got her own offensive rebound. Second chance opportunity was no good, and the ball will go out of bounds and back to the Bulldogs as the clock continues to run. 30 seconds to go in the ball game. Rothfuss trying to get a hand in. Doesn't come up with anything. Good give and go there. No good off the front of the rim. Rothfuss will have it with 10 seconds to go. Mills no good off the side of the rim. And that'll do it for this one, as the Sutherlin Bulldogs, trailed by 6 at the half, walk away with a 38-point victory over the St. Mary's Crusaders. We would like to thank you guys for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank St. Mary's High School Athletic Director Jamie Young for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Special thanks to head coaches Josh Groding of Sutherlin and Sydney Mullings of St. Mary's. Our next Table Rock Sports broadcast will be in about 20 minutes. The boys taking on the Sutherlin Bulldogs. We'll have that call right here on TableRockSports.net. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: Sutherlin defeats St. Mary's 67-29. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. I am Joseph Brett, saying thanks for watching and good night from St. Mary's High School in Medford, Oregon.